Guys, I have to tell you about something that I just discovered. So, you know how I've been saying that when we read in the Bible and it refers to something, go hunt it up, go see like what it's referring to. So, I've read this so many times in John chapter 3, where Nicodemus and Jesus are having this conversation. And Jesus says that just like how Moses raised the snake up on a pole, so the Son of Man will have to be lifted up for people to be saved or have eternal life. And so the metaphor is that Jesus will be lifted up on the cross the way the bronze serpent was lifted up on the pole. And so I've never actually like really dug into that. I knew what it had to do with, but not like deeply. So I was reading into it more. And the Israelites were out of Egypt and they were complaining and saying like, it would be better to be slaves than to be out here. And so they didn't like the food, they didn't like the conditions. And so God sent snakes who bit them and then told Moses to make this bronze serpent, put it on a pole, and anyone who looks on it would be saved from their snake bites. And so this became the symbol to them. And even after Moses died, for generations and generations, they used this and they kept this on a pole and they would look to it and remember their healing that came through this, their ancestors' healing. And then eventually they turned it into something terrible and began idolizing it, and they had to get rid of it. But the point is, in my research and my digging through the Bible and then looking deeper into my resources, I found that the international symbol for medical help is the cross with the snake. There's like a cross, like a star, and like the snake. And so this snake wrapped around the pole is the international symbol for help for medical needs. And so I just thought that was so cool to look at and see that we have something that we've been seeing, and I don't know, maybe everyone knows this but me, but I didn't know that this connected back to Moses. And how beautiful is that? And some people say it has to do with Greek and mythology, but I think this seems better. It makes more sense, because the first hospitals were created by Christians. Before that, the sick, the dying were really drug out of the city and left to die. It was the Christians who came in and said that Jesus said for us to take care of the sick. And by doing that, it was loving God. And the Christians created the first hospitals. So anyway, that was interesting, and I thought I'd share it with you. I'll see you guys in a couple days when I put my Bible study all together and publish it here. Have a great week.